here. This is the same chart we discussed, the same template on EXO chart we discussed last week. The only difference that I'm not using it, and I'm now using it on the web version of EXO chart that is a bit more stable for recording, at least for the moment. So essentially, what I managed to wake up a few moments ago, an hour or so ago, and I immediately saw this. This is the previous week volume profile. This is the point of control located at around 23,800. Price is 23,400. We have a difference here. I like to use these sessions with VWAP as well to manage what I consider a trend and what not. For instance, if this is a pretty common practice, but in cases where price is trading above the VWAP, you can consider is relatively safe to bid on a retest. For instance, here it doesn't even allow for a proper retest, and price shoot up. Same applies for when price is trading below. It's not as many other things in trading a rule written in stone, but it's a practice you can use to help with the context of price trading around above a certain area or below a certain area. You can treat that as intraday trends, which is in a sense you need a trend to trade asymmetrically, meaning that you can set a stop loss with a small invalidation and potentially a target with that will allow you this extension. So in any event, what I wanted to show you are two things. One is that we have this previous week point of control here and price trading below. Price is also trading above the session VWAP. So far has created this type of break and retest. This is a trend reversal chart. You will see that these charts will show you with these small wicks where price actually reversed a certain amount, and we see this here in this retest. So that to me, plus the fact that it's trading above the session VWAP, and that this DOM is not particularly thin on the bid side. The DOM is completely dynamic. You will never. This is not a volume profile. This is the intent of orders trading at a certain level. And also, as you can hear, the aggregator sounds are helping as well to assess the momentum of or lack of thereof. In any event, what I wanted to point out is this. I've entered a long, not on BTC but on Ethereum, trying to play this move. I'm taking my chances with the location. I consider that BTC can push towards this level at the very least and retest it, and that's why I entered along. Which is the one of the confluences not confluences, but a point that you have to take care of are these poor lows on the structure. In case this drops below, this is a weak spot, so you don't want to be holding any type of trade below this. It's very likely that at the very least this get taken, reclaimed, and then maybe up, but this is too many steps in the future. So actually I personally, as a scalper lower time trader, I prefer to play with the small invalidations, and if the trade works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, it's okay. I can take another. So that is the confluence I'm seeing for this trade, for this long trade. I want to play at least this. We'll see if I keep the long above this level, but I consider there are good chances of of retesting at least here, and in case the bid continues to chase, we can retest the top of the previous week value area high. In that regard, I have already opened this trade. on Ethereum that gets invalidated more or less here. I'm taking my chances as I pointed out before. Wait a second, and I'm TPing here. In this price structure, I consider that this step is kind of a poor high, a reversion high that was inefficient and immediately retraced. So I consider that could be an area that allows me to TP more efficiently. So that is a trade that I wanted to share with you all. I consider this to be a thin area as well. So in case price manages to not stop me, we'll have a chance at this. So now I will cut the stream and the video, the recording, and I will show you later how it went.